My name is Lasizwe. I am a multi-award-winning media personality. I am a YouTuber, first in Africa to have a reality show on a channel called MTV Africa. And I'm just an all-round entertainer. Anything in the media space, I'm there, but just in particular, digital. Photography plays a huge role in my life because camera equals photography, which equals videography, which equals camera. So camera equals photography. Why did I enter the perfect picture? Because I am the perfect picture. What do you mean? I entered the perfect picture is because I just wanted to see if I can really excel my mind about how I think about photography and how I can literally think outside the box. And that's how I'm coming into this game. It's just how can I really become creative in a very camp style way. My style definitely is camp. I love thinking camp. I love thinking like, how am I gonna make you think? You know, I love breaking down themes, you know, instructions, and just giving you what is supposed to be given, you know, what's supposed to be gave. And when you gave something, is when you give something, and when you're giving, then you give and you gave to get. I confused you now. Yeah, that's the point. It's giving. Perfect picture. The experience I have behind the camera is the experience of being a YouTuber, you are required to be a videographer, photographer, and an editor, all in one, especially when you're starting off with your channel. So I have some experience on how to capture certain moments, what to look for when you're like seeing the audience, what will they see, and a story to tell, basically. I think my experience is gonna give a little bit of a, he knows what he's doing, because like, at certain times, you have to learn what is an f-stop, what's the aperture, what's the ISO. So I had to learn that along the way because of just like, I'm using this equipment every day. My first impression of the competition is, what competition is this, honey? Like, who is this, honey? You know, so it's quite interesting that we have such a different dynamics of people. My definite biggest competition right now is myself, because like I looked at myself and I was like, damn, you really need to step up. How do you beat yourself is basically just being the best that you can ever do and just always topping yourself, and not in gay terms, but like you need to top yourself. Sometimes you just need to look at yourself and say, what was my previous work? What is the work I'm doing? And how do I top that? My impressions about the judges are, they are so strict. Oh my God, they are giving, like, we are here to critique your work. Like Noah was like, babe, this is not personal. I'm like, girl, it's definitely personal. I'm about to take pictures and put my effort and all the time in this stuff, and then you're gonna tell me it's not personal when you're gonna tell me this thing is not working. Girl, are you okay? Like, that went in my mind, but I was like, okay, I hear this is a competition, but Noah is definitely a judge that I need to like look out for, because she seems like someone who definitely goes into details. Hillary gives me like vibes of, girl, I see your vision. Like, she's someone that's gonna see my vision, and I won't struggle to explain my image. They must come with real criticism that I can see that this is a criticism, not something that, no. When you criticize me, come with the facts, come with an extra A, come with a definition, an Italian abbreviation, where it stems from, where's the origin, why are you using that word, how are you gonna use that word, and why are you talking to me in that context and in that tone? And then I'll accept your criticism. But if you can't answer all of that, then why are you criticizing me? I don't take criticism very well. Like, I don't, because I'm a perfectionist. I love my job. You know why I love my job? Because I love money. I feel very scrumptious, yum. Like, owning a Canon R8 is so scrumptious because like, I did some research about the camera. Like, it's a mirrorless camera that has literally combined all of the big boys into this compactness, and how it's just so advanced. I was like, amazing, it's gonna make my life easy, it's gonna make it so efficient, and I'm just gonna come in, click, put my composition, put my skill, put my talent, put everything in together, and I'm gonna create magic. So I have been a huge fan of Canon. I remember back in the day, I used to shoot with 200D, then I upgraded to like an M50. From M50, I moved to the R range where I had the RP, to the R range now. And I remember just also saving up for like a 7D, a 5D, Mark II. I have been a huge Canon fan. You can see with my YouTube, the quality is insane. Like the eye tracking and just the movements of it. It's needle clear. That's how amazing it is. So far, owning the R8 is a game changer because I'm a vlogger. You know, on YouTube, you need to be on the go, and the stability and just making sure the eye tracking works. And with the Canon, the eye tracking, the stability, oh my soul. I'm like, wow. Like when I was snapping and taking pictures, I was like, this is a game changer. My Canon's name is Snoopy because it reminds me of the dog that used to chase me in the kasi every day. Because now I'm chasing the bag, which is with my Canon R8. What I'm learning from these judges is just be very clear with your image, understand the brief. And I'm an overthinker, and I'm someone who genuinely just, I live by the saying that Lasizwe doesn't break the rules, he just bends them. So the first challenge is a selfie, but they said top to bottom, basically you must shoot up. Basically they want for you to lay things on the floor and you must shoot up. I'm like, like there must be a way. So I Googled how this challenge can be executed with the best impression and just asked, basically meet every brief halfway. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna lay the photo on the ground. You know, I'm gonna first try be in the trolley. I'm gonna try all of these things, you know, I'm gonna see. But my basic instinct how I'm gonna get into this challenge is that I'm not gonna break the rules and, you know, go left. Instead of going right, I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna try out being in the trolley. I'm gonna move the trolley. I'm gonna start laying things on the floor. I'm gonna just do the odd typical stuff because I know that everyone is gonna put everything on the floor. They're gonna lay down or they're gonna sit up. They're gonna look down. It's boring. Like, give me couture. 20 minutes is not enough time. I can't even get dressed in 20 minutes. I don't shower for 20 minutes. I shower for 30 minutes. How do they expect me to shoot in 20 minutes? You have to put down everything. You need to lay your composition. You know what, here, I'm gonna basically ask for assistance because you know why? Me, I'm smart. In 20 minutes, you use your resources. For me, this brief is very simple, right? Break it into two. Flat lay, put everything on the ground. Selfie is when you hold a camera or a phone and you're using your hand to take a photo. If you don't meet those two briefs halfway, then you have a problem. If your phone is on a tripod, is on a timer, you have a problem. It has to be selfie. So I'm like, okay, how do I put these two together? Put everything on the floor, take a selfie. Bob's your uncle. There you go. My artwork is gonna be misinterpreted. I'm just having such like an anxiety attack, but like I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. Like, it's a good start to be at the bottom because I'm also mentally preparing myself that I'm gonna be at the bottom, but it's gonna be a good start for me because my strategy is that I don't wanna put a bullseye to my back. Trying to figure out why they put me last place because like I didn't even get a chance to explain myself that like what was the vision basically. Like I just feel like as the millennial and Gen Z in the group, they need to update their photography software system because it's giving 2002. Portraiture, very simple. I think I like because portrait means that we're definitely just focusing on this aspect, the face, the shoulders, the movement, like how we're gonna just articulate that, but it's just solely based on like situations like this and just, I definitely don't want to be paired up with Crystal. Like, babe, we are both at the bottom two. Like, bottom two and bottom two together. A negative and a negative. Well, that's actually a positive. But still, negative and a positive is a negative. So I don't want to pair up with Crystal. No. Obviously, I want to be paired up with Tejo. But I have a thing for Ivan. There's something about Ivan. I would definitely, if I had to be paired up with Ivan, I would definitely get his like next album cover, which is like very sexy. What a beautiful, scrumptious Caucasian. I'm happy that I'm paired up with Gugu. Gugu is so gorgeous. Like, Gugu is someone who really, really takes care of herself. Like, and you can see how she just carries herself. And definitely, I know she's gonna bring her A game because like, I was like, oh, like for me, I just need a good subject. Like, if you are just quiet, you must just look flawless. And then like she has the audacity to take me to a taxi rank Already, we all know the stereotypes about taxi drivers in South Africa. I've got a beard on, I've got a wig on, I've got lashes, I've got makeup on. I'm gonna confuse these Zulu men, and they're gonna be like, girl, are you a he or are you a she? I don't have time for this. Like, Mamela Nema, babe, get your perfect picture. As a modeler, I must be comfortable to give you best results. I'm not comfortable. Like, babe, I'm so stressed because I have so many ideas, and what's killing me is that I need to get one perfect picture. One. The mall is huge. I was exposed to outside. I'm exposed to these different lines at the top. My mind is just everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to break everything down into like 5 minutes and do different locations. And then I will know with the feeling that this is the perfect picture. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful moment. All the photos are lit up. It's my first time seeing everyone else's work. It's so refreshing to see, like, we're really taking this seriously. And I can see my photo lit up. It's so nice. Looking around the room, looking at other people's photos, I can see that, oh my gosh, like, yo, I can see Velo's portrait. I can see Zahira laying on the floor and there's a reflection. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, okay, clearly you guys are like, we are like playing at 8 out of 10. You guys are playing at 12 out of 10. Okay, clearly, let's turn up the heat, and girl, we can definitely turn up the heat.